Shoo. The girl discovers in horror that something terrifying is lurking outside. Everyone holds their breath in fear. But the next second, the monsters outside attack the humans. Remaining in the car now is just waiting to die. So, everyone jumps out to flee. Thinking they'd be safe hiding under the car, she realizes there's no escape as the boy is dragged away. The girl finally understands they're trapped. Just as she's about to be devoured. In that moment of total despair, gunfire erupts outside. It's Mom arriving with the army. They save the remaining survivors. Seeing the monsters have found them, it's only a matter of time before they fall. So, the father takes his daughter and retreats. Meanwhile, Mom leads the troops to fight on. The army takes up their positions. As flares light up the sky, hordes of monsters appear on the hillside. Mom gives the order, and the soldiers brace for impact. It's easy to see from the screen that the entire army is made up of women. Why are there no male soldiers? Well, we have to start at the beginning. Hello everyone, this is Old Movie Theater. Today I'm bringing you the apocalyptic sci-fi blockbuster, World Destroyer. Bella, the heroine from Resident Evil, picks up weapons again to take on alien monsters. But no one expected that this film, marketed as a thrilling monster flick, would portray the heavy weight of a father's love and the raw reality of human nature with such profound intensity. When the world descends into total ruin, when every sense of order vanishes, how can a father manage to protect his daughter? The story begins with that cataclysm 5 years ago. Giant fissures suddenly tore through the earth, shattering the human world without warning. Countless subterranean monsters called crushers swarmed up from the cracks to the surface. They possess an innate instinct for destruction, with the 8 long, spindly legs of a spider. But atop those legs, they sport a human torso. Their hides are thick, impervious to blades or bullets. Wherever they roam, cities are reduced to ruins. The human homeland is mercilessly trampled. Even more terrifying is that humans scratched or bitten by them undergo an irreversible mutation, eventually becoming mindless hybrids. Mere puppets for the monsters. Even if you sever their heads, they won't stop moving. Only by destroying the brain can you kill them for good. The coalition forces keep retreating under the monster onslaught. Modern civilization teeters as the monsters roar. The virus only targets the outer link of human chromosomes, wiping out nearly every man alive. As a result, most survivors are women. Commander Mira and her husband, Luke, raised their daughter, Xiaomi, together. They were a rare, happy family of 3 in Mo City. On Xiaomi's 12th birthday, her father not only gifted her a cap, but also handmade a plush toy for her. In a resource-starved Mo City, that gift was beyond precious. Xiaomi absolutely adored it. Xiaomi is so sweet, I love her. But happiness is always fleeting. They hadn't even finished the birthday cake when their sanctuary was overrun by monsters. That led to the scene we saw at the start. Xiaomi retreated with her father, Luke. They found a fishing boat by the shore. With that boat, they could escape to the island across the sea. Just as the father and daughter were about to start the engine, a stranger rushed over. He held them at gunpoint, forcing them to take him along. Luke initially intended to bring the man with him, but when he saw the wound on the man's back, he changed his mind, because he knew the man would soon mutate. So, he lied and claimed they needed to find diesel for the boat. The man followed Luke to look for fuel. While the man was distracted, Luke pulled out a small knife. The director intentionally cut the following scene, but from the daughter's perspective, we see her father returning alone. It's clear that the father killed the man. It was a heart-wrenching necessity. The father and daughter depart the mainland by boat. They arrive at a nearby island. The resources on the island are scarce. It is just enough for the 2 of them to survive. The first thing the father does at the shore is plant mines along the accessible beaches. He then links them together to create a minefield. The purpose of this, while not guaranteeing the end of all monsters, is to ensure that when they attack, he has a warning system in place. They manage to live in peace for 6 months. Until one day, that rare tranquility is shattered. While fetching water on the ridge, Xiaomi notices a girl appearing on the beach. She calls out to her loudly. Unexpectedly, that was a mistake. The girl hears Xiaomi shouting and starts walking straight toward the minefield. Terrified, Xiaomi rushes down to stop her. Fortunately, the girl stops just outside the minefield, nearly triggering the explosives. Xiaomi lets out a sigh of relief. She pulls the girl into a tight embrace. Having not seen another human in so long, Xiaomi feels an instant connection to her. She treats her just like a younger sister. But Xiaomi knows, due to the island's scarce resources, her father would never take in an outsider. So, Xiaomi hides the girl in a secret cave. She even brings her some food to eat. As they spend more time together, their bond grows even stronger. She doesn't just give the girl her own hat, but also hands over her beloved stuffed toy. However, she has no idea that this seemingly kind gesture, before long, will bring massive trouble for her and her father. The next day, Xiaomi goes to bring her food, only to find the girl is gone. The hat she gave her is torn to shreds, and even her beloved toy is ruined. But it gets worse. Deep in the cave, the girl has started to mutate. Just as Xiaomi is still reeling from the shock, the mutated girl launches an attack on her. Luckily, Luke arrives just in time to save Xiaomi. It is easy to tell from the mutated girl that the monster virus has evolved. It can now infect females too. Before the girl was destroyed, she sent the island's coordinates to the monsters. There is not much time left for them to evacuate. Just as expected, the minefield on the beach detonates, and the monsters begin to swarm ashore. Luke and Xiaomi rush to retreat along their pre-planned route. Just as they cross a narrow wooden bridge, a monster catches up to them. Seeing Luke in immediate danger, Xiaomi, having already crossed, sprints back and hacks the monster's head off. Yet, unexpectedly, the headless monster continues its attack. At the most critical moment, Luke stomps and crushes the monster's severed head, finally cutting off its control over the body. The father and daughter fight their way toward the coast. They finally spot the fishing boat on the hillside. If only they can get the boat out to sea, they might escape the monster's hunt. But the monsters were faster than they had ever anticipated. The father tells Xiaomi to run ahead, while he stays behind to hold them off. He has already been clawed by a monster, so mutation is inevitable. He must leave the hope of survival to Xiaomi. This is yours, you will fight for it, and you will love it. Xiaomi swings her sword to cut the boat's ropes, but the long and used slide rail is ready to collapse. It stops halfway, and despite her best efforts, the boat won't budge. At that moment, Luke's body begins its irreversible mutation. Black liquid starts leaking from his eyes. With his final ounce of strength, he stares at his daughter, desperate to etch her face into his memory forever. By now, a swarm of monsters has burst from the woods. Just as they are about to pounce on the girl, the ocean suddenly echoes with the roar of a ship's engine. On the lead vessel stands the mother she has missed every day. The resistance forces open fire on the monsters. The film ends on an ambiguous note. As the war between humanity and the monsters is far from over, yet Xiaomi grips her sword tightly. This time, she will no longer hide behind anyone. Many people who watch this film claim it fails as a monster thriller. The monsters don't appear enough, and there's no grand, exhilarating final showdown. Yet, in this film, I saw its most precious core. The so-called world destroyer was never those hideous alien monsters, but rather when order collapses, humanity is extinguished, and people lose all love and hope. When we lose what we hold dear, only then is the world truly destroyed. What her father fought so hard to protect was never just his daughter's life, but the goodness in her heart, the light in her eyes, and the courage to never bow to despair, even when the world falls apart. In the apocalypse, a father's love acts as a shield, a mother's love as a blade, each teaching the child how to survive, one teaching the child why to live. And this love and protection, bridging life and death, is the spark for humanity that can never be extinguished in the endless dark. Giving your all for those you wish to protect, you will eventually overcome every hardship.
Open the Simi TV app and watch the full series now.